All right, everybody, welcome out to day 8 of grain harvest. We got the combine here. We're just getting it all greased up. Man, that sun is bright. I almost can't keep my eyes open. But we should have a good day. We're getting started early in the day. As you can see, there's no clouds, so we're not expecting any rain. And we are on these long rows still. So we should be able to get a lot done today. We're gonna finish this field and hopefully finish the next field too. So maybe I'll, if I remember, I'll give you an acre update of how many acres we actually did today. So we do have a couple of issues with the combine that we're just keeping an eye on, and I'll go have Christopher explain what those are. Okay, so explain what the vibration feels like and like what we think it might be.
Okay, so the vibration's getting a little bit worse. We've looked and looked to try to find, we've opened up the concaves we've pulled the rasp bars down so you can actually pry on the concaves. There's no play in the beater, the feeder house, everything looks good. The vibration changes a little bit when we speed up and slow down the rotor. The slower it goes, you can feel it more. Some of the funny things about this vibration is when you go down a hill, it gets worse. When you go up, it almost goes away. So maybe what we're thinking is the rotors, they're at an angle. Maybe the steeper you go down the hill, they got to kind of push forward. And the bearings in there, I was told that they don't know of any front rotor bearings that have ever been changed on these fence. But there's always a first for everything. In our luck, we'd be the first ones. However, you know, I've had the techs out here. They came out yesterday. They felt the vibration. They looked at some stuff. We've kind of narrowed it down to something in the front of those rotors. However, everything is working great. There's no like banging. If that bearing goes out, I've had it go out in one of the old combines. If it goes out, your rasp bars in your concaves, things are going to start heating, and you're going to notice a big difference. Not just a slight little vibration that you can hear. It's not very loud. You can hear it. You feel it a little bit in the cab, but it's not very loud. However, if we were to take this in, I told them yesterday, I said, look, I'm going to leave it up to the store. It's got a 5-year full warranty. That'd be under warranty, and part of that warranty is if it's going to be down for 24 hours or longer, then they will bring a machine out identical to what I have for us to use. And that's part of the Agri-Service or Fent, however they want. I don't know exactly who that was through, but that's part of the deal we got. So it gives you a peace of mind on buying this machine. So I told them yesterday, I said, hey, it's working great, but if you want to haul it in to tear it apart, to maybe try and fix it, bring it back out and see if the vibration's gone while we're still cutting grain, because if I get done with it and they take it in the wintertime, we're not going to be able to know if they actually fixed it or if they, repaired that issue until a whole year from now. But if they want to take it in, I said, you just as well bring that other Ideal 9 out that they have in Blackfoot, and then we'll just put our header on that one while they take this one apart, and then just come swap me out. So we would have zero downtime with the machine other than swapping headers, but it would take, literally 15 minutes to swap the header, and we could still finish our job. So if you have any ideas, if you've run these Fent Ideal 9s, what that little vibration might be, maybe it's nothing, maybe it's normal and we're used to something else, but comment down below, let us know, and give us your thoughts on what it could be. It's not something that you can really hear if we were to take a video or explain to you. You feel a little bit in the floor, and it's more of a constant vibration the entire time. When there is material running through the combine, you can feel the vibration a little bit more. But we don't know what it is. But we will figure it out. We'll keep you updated and let you know. Like and subscribe, turn on notifications so you will be notified when we put out a video saying found the problem or whatever.
So we're getting to this hill, and this is the hill that he feels the vibration on the most. So, but despite the vibration, I mean, he's still cutting at about 3 to 4 miles an hour, and we're still going along, and yeah, we're not losing any grain. So we just The worst thing that would happen is that vibration turns into a bearing out and the combine starts on fire. So we don't want that. So yeah, like you said, if there's anybody who has an idea of what it could be, something we could check, let us know in the comments, because yeah, we're not 100% sure what it is, and neither are the mechanics. They came out and listened to it. They're not quite sure what it is too. They have a few ideas. I mean, there's only so many things on this that move. The rotors is the main thing that spins fast enough to actually make a vibration. So any ideas on what it could be? We're just gonna keep on going until the problem gets worse and reveals itself. But hopefully, fingers crossed, we don't have any issues. Maybe it's normal, I don't know. All right, we have AGCO coming out in about an hour to take a bunch of video of this. They're gonna make a big production out of it because it's the first one sold west of the Rocky Mountains. And we thought, let's put a flag on it. So we had a flag and a flagpole, so we're putting a flag on the back of this thing. Should look pretty good. Now it's ready. Now it looks good. That looks way better. Why didn't we do that from the beginning? I thought about it when we first started, but then we got going and I forgot about it. But that looks really good. Yeah, that looks good on there. We should have done that from the start. It's just a little breezy today, so it's just gonna blow around in the wind and look all nice. We're ready for the drone shots to come out. They're bringing they hired a guy to come out and do some drone shots, so they're gonna make some production of it. It'll be kind of cool. There we go. It's starting to move around. Yep, that looks like it's supposed to be there. Looks perfect. I don't know why we didn't think of that before. I don't know about you guys, but I could watch that thing chew up grain all day. It's just a beast. It's so fun to watch. Getting a lot of questions about how much fuel the combine actually uses. Well, I didn't know because I haven't been driving the combine. I just kind of did the math on how much we put in every day and how many acres we do every day. My guess is about 1 gallon per acre. So Christopher just texted me and it's using between 15 and 20 gallons per hour. So if you wanted to know how many gallons it's using, that's how many gallons it's using, 15 to 20 gallons per hour, which in my mind is probably about 1 gallon per acre. So I gotta zip down here to the other end of the field before he gets full. I'll see you there. Well, he's down there at the end. I'm not sure where he's gonna unload because there's pipe right here, so I can't go right next to him. But also, that edge is not cut. I'm guessing he's gonna come up and do the end, but we'll have to see. Okay, well, he decided to do the ends. I'm not sure why he just stopped, but he just unloaded into me because he did the end. The end has all this green crap in it, all these weeds, and I'm hoping that not a lot of that got into the grain. We'll have to see. Well, I figured out why it stopped. I called Christopher, and he said that it just shut off. So It's been saying low fuel rail pressure and stuff, which is typically a fuel filter issue. So it needs new fuel filters. Let me turn around here and I'll pick back up. So it needs new fuel filters. Well, we don't have any. They're bringing some out, but it said low fuel rail pressure, and then it just idled everything way down and just about killed the combine. Well, he was in the middle of unloading when it did that, and it stopped the auger mid unloading, and then all the power came back, started the auger back up, sheared the shear bolt. Well, the tools to fix the shear bolt are in his pickup, so we're driving back to his pickup to fix the shear bolt, and hopefully we get the fuel filter soon so we don't have this issue anymore. But on the other hand, those mountains look nice. All the smoke blew out a couple days ago, and we can see the mountains now again. All those hideous windmills, useless things. But yeah, got a good view again. And I can breathe without sneezing and getting a sore throat because of all the smoke. You know, if California would just quit lighting themselves on fire, we wouldn't have smoke in Idaho. I swear, every fall, without fail, it just gets smoky because some California fire's burning. You'd think that all those people in California wouldn't want their state to burn and they'd quit lighting their state on fire, but I don't know. You tell me.
Yep, pull it. It's on the edge. Open it right there. I reach in. You can probably see the top of the bolt barely.
Maybe. I don't know how.
Hey,
Is this how he did it?
Anthony did it.
Did he stick his hand through here?
I don't know. I didn't go up there and look where he saw it. But can you see the bolt?
I can't, my hand won't even fit past any of this stuff to get over there.
I don't know where he stuck it.
Oh, maybe here. Maybe there. I gotta get the wrench in my hand.
I don't know why they put the spares clear up there. It's really easy to get to this.
I can't reach it.
Your hand is too big.
My arm's too big. It won't fit through the the one little tiny hole that they put here.
I don't know how he reached it.
Well,
Trying to get to those little bolts over here, sir.
am I close?
No.
Dang it.
If they were just in the toolbox, it would have been. I would have had it changed by now.
Oh, but they had to put the spares where no one can reach them.
Do you want me to try and squeeze my arm somewhere? No, but you got to get clear up on top of that.
even see what I'm doing.
Here.
Engineers need to work on the equipment they design.
So, you know what Anthony said?
Sorts of metal brackets in the way. The only spot I can get my hand through is right here. Well, we got that one's broken, but we got a new bolt in. The old bolt won't come out because it hits this frame. But the spares are clear out. See those 4 holes right there? That's where the spares were. Now, why couldn't you just drill 4 holes right here in this easy to access shield on the side and put the spares right there? Good grief. When they're clear up there, you need 2 people just to access it. All right, the auger is still shearing bolts. We changed 1 bolt, sheared it immediately. Then we got a grade 8 bolt, put it in it, sheared that one too. Now we are going to park the combine kind of on a hill, and hopefully we can unload without shearing the bolt. We will see. It's trying. Nope, I think it sheared it again. A little bit of grain came out the auger and it sheared. Our possible solution, I turned around so we could fold that in. We can fold the tip in, which cuts off maybe 6 feet of auger. So if we do that, we might be able to turn it on and run it out. I mean, it'll be 6 feet less of auger packed with grain to turn, so maybe it'll go without shearing that bolt. But we have to go change another shear bolt before we can try it. Well, I missed it. We couldn't unload it with it open like that, so we had to straighten it out. And as soon as he turned it on, it popped the shear bolt again. So our only other option is down there underneath there's a little door that we can open and just dump the grain that's in the auger onto the ground. So that's probably what we're gonna have to do, sadly. Okay, well, this is the only solution we can find is to relieve some pressure off that auger. That will drain the grain out of the auger. We dumped a lot out. We're putting the hatch back on and changing the shear bolt. There's a nice pile of grain right here. We'll see if it works. It worked. We're going. We just had to dump all that grain on the ground. We might have somebody come out and put it into like a loader bucket or something so we can not just waste it. But yeah, it worked. Hopefully we never have to do that again. We're almost out of shear bolts, so let's hope it doesn't happen again. Okay, we are unhooking the header, putting it on the trailer. We got it all unhooked. He just has to sit it down and then back up. This just looks so much better with that flag on there. Just makes it look much better. Just the finishing touches. Oh, makes you a little nervous when it does that. All right, well, it's on there. We'll get it strapped down. We'll get moved over to the other field. Some of you want to see what the feeder house looks like. So this is the front of the combine without the header on it. And this is the feeder house. So it just has this chain that has all these that just grabs the wheat and pulls it in. And once it goes in there, then it goes into the rotors. But this is what the feeder house looks like. And then this is what the back of the auger on the header looks like. It has all these tines, and they extend when they're on the other side to pull it in, and then when it gets to the back, they suck in, so it lets go of all the material, so it can just flow in nice and easy. So that's kind of how that works. It's just an auger pulls it in, and then this grabs it and pulls it all the way into the machine. So yeah, that's how this works. Okay, they're over there on the other side of the highway now. I can't go over there until he cuts a little path because there's no room for this thing. I'll be sticking clear out in the highway. But yeah, right over here on the side of the highway, so all the traffic can see that lovely flag we put on. Granted, we took it off. We'll put it back on, but we had to take it off because it was too tall. Alright, so we're in the new field and he has opened it up. He has some lines of pipe, so there's a line of pipe right here. He's gone around this one. He's gonna go down around some other ones, but Josh is here to trade me off, so when I get down to the other end, I will be done for the day.
Alright, it is a nice night. However, we're not done, and we got to unhook the header because we had a little bit of a problem. I plugged it up in the center, so I raised the side of the reel up, and it got to the top and then came out, and it's right here, this cylinder. You can see right there, it just came out of the bottom part right here of that. And hydraulic rams aren't supposed to do that. They're supposed to get to a stop. Anyway, when it came out, it bent it, and it put some of these real fingers down into the knives, and so it shortened some up. You can kind of see up there how it kind of goes up and down. But thank goodness to Auger Service. I gave him a call, said, hey, I broke it, and he said, I'll have you a whole new header within an hour. And so we're just waiting now for him to get here. He's probably getting close because we're almost done. We got a few more days, and more than likely they'll have to order that ram. It is a Friday night. They couldn't order it till Monday, so they could overnight parts Tuesday, work on it for a day, but we'll probably be done Tuesday or Wednesday, barring any setbacks. So they have a 35-foot, this is a 40-foot header. They have a 35-foot header that they're gonna bring out for us to just get finished. I'd say we have probably close to 300, maybe 400 acres left. So just about 3 days. So that is the status on this beautiful, no wind Idaho night with a beautiful sunset. The dew will probably set on pretty quick, so I don't know how much we'll be able to finish cutting tonight, but we'll get the new header on and calibrated and set up and ready to go for tomorrow. All right, so it is about 9 o'clock. It's actually 9:30 at night. The service tech is out here. We wish we had his crane, but he's getting, they were able to just take a ram off of one of the other machines, put it on this one, and we're gonna fix some the feeder tines and have it all back to get going for the morning.
All right, guys, well, I'm on my way home. Make sure to go down below and fill out the form for the giveaway. And if you want to design a logo or just a design, you can submit that to my email. At the end of the month, we'll pick somebody for each of those and send you $300. So I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.